As you might already know, there is this hormone dopamine, and when it gets too high, you exhaust your brain that produces this dopamine, and it starts getting lower and lower, below your baseline. And when it's there, you get into depression. You don't want to be there. You want to get up as soon as possible, as fast as possible. So naturally, the best thing to do is not to get high at all, though sometimes you just have to. Your friends take you out for alcohol, and now you're at this dopamine low in this depression. You want to get out. This is the thing that you need to do. A simple thing. You need to suffer. Not in the physical sense that you would cut your wrist or wound yourself in any way. You don't need to inflict harm on yourself. You just need to do something really, really uncomfortable. Like you're in this state where you feel bad. You're in depression, of course. But you need to think of a thing that will make you feel even worse. Exactly that thing will make you get out of that dump, of the dopamine dump. It's kind of ironic, don't you think? Like the thing that will get you out of feeling really sad is the thing that will make you feel, that you would think would make you feel sadder. The thing that will make you feel pain. Now, what is the thing that could make you feel pain? For me, each time I get into this dump, for whatever reason I get really depressed from too much excitement and then this low, I always go running. There is this nice cycle path next to a river, and I run for 8 kilometers and come back home completely exhausted. I feel kind of dead inside because I really didn't want to do that. I kind of hated running until I started doing this exercise. But even though I feel completely dead inside because I'm tired, I know that I've got out of that low. I can already feel my dopamine rising. I can feel myself getting motivated to do things. And I just feel so much more natural, to the point that I can pick up a book and start reading a foreign language text. Though I've heard that many people recommend cold showers or ice baths, which naturally creates this great shock, and it is painful, or rather your brain thinks that it's painful because when shocked it needs to start burning calories. It doesn't like to burn calories and needs to produce heat so that you don't die, which is naturally making you suffer, and you want that because it will jump you out of that dopamine depression. Most people, when they get to this depression, this dopamine low, do either of the two things. Either they sit around and just stare into space, which is kind of okay if you did it long enough, though no one does it long enough for it to take effect and get your baseline dopamine level back. And the other thing that people do is try to find something that's kind of easy to do and maybe productive. For example, clean your house, though that gets them even further away from learning languages. They tell themselves, I will get learning languages afterwards, because probably I will get my dopamine levels back. Though it's not true. Your brain tells you to do, or rather feels like doing the things that are the easiest for it at the moment. So probably actually starting to clean and doing some housework would be at that moment easier for your brain than picking up a book and learning. So please don't let yourself fall into either of these traps. Don't sit around and don't start cleaning your house for no reason, just because you don't feel like studying languages. You need to make yourself suffer. I usually take it as a punishment. I mean, somehow, maybe from alcohol or for whatever reason, I got myself into this high dopamine state and got really excited. And naturally my dopamine levels dropped below the baseline. Now I feel like shit. And I tell myself, okay, this is what you deserve, you little fuck. You just got excited and knew that you would get depressed. Now that you're depressed, go and run the shit out. And that's what I do. And I don't feel like it. I really hated it, though I do it anyway. Because I know that once I come back, I will feel much better. To make myself clear once again, if you get into this dopamine depression, you need to Do something that will make you suffer, that will make your state even more painful than it is currently. So, ice baths, cold showers, running, or maybe some really intensive exercising, though I find resistance training to be kind of easy nowadays. Choose something difficult.